Good evening, Parkland. Today is Friday, November 3rd, 2023. In this episode of Parkland Profile, we'll review homecoming week, take a look behind the scenes at Parkland TV, carve some spooky pumpkins, explore the annual Miracle League Trick or Treat, see 2 short horror films, and check out Performing Arts Club's 2023 Halloween Blackbox Night. I'm Executive Director Chloe Chase, and Parkland Profile starts now. One of the most exciting parts of October at Parkland High School is undoubtedly the week of homecoming. Now over to News Director Taryn Merrick with a recap of everything that happened during the action-packed week.
October 9th through October 14th was homecoming week, one of the highlights of the fall semester here at Parkland High School. But the dance wasn't the only event worth noting. This week was full of a variety of events ranging from sports to building, all of which are organized into an exciting week of fun for Parkland students. I'm News Director Taryn Merrick, here to recap Parkland High School's 2023 homecoming week. Technically, this week started on Tuesday with School Spirit Days, but the real beginning of the hype was Wednesday, with one of the most anticipated games of the entire year, Garter Ball. Garter Bowl is Parkland's annual girls' flag football game to raise money for charity. Each grade has their own team that works hard and practices for weeks before the big day. They finally get to show off everything they've practiced in the event on Wednesday, which features 3 games. The first was Class of 2027, the freshmen, against Class of 2025, the juniors, where the juniors absolutely decimated the freshmen 38-0. The second game was Class of 2024, seniors, versus Class of 2026, sophomores. It was another exciting game with seniors beating the sophomores 38-6. Then came the final game, seniors versus juniors. The Class of 24 were the reigning champions coming into this game, and they clearly did not want to lose that title. They defeated the Class of 25 in a tough game that ended with a score of 14-8. Overall, a thrilling game for all teams involved, with some amazing plays and impressive touchdowns. After all of that excitement, Parkland High School got a day of rest on Thursday, but the homecoming event started right back up on Friday with Float Building Day. Parkland has a long list of clubs working hard around the school all year, and this was their day to really shine. This year included a wide variety of 21 clubs, from National Art Honor Society to Parkland Productions to Leo Club, which was the largest amount of floats Parkland has had in years. The students in these clubs all gathered in the Orfield Middle School bus garage in the morning for a pre-building meeting and pep talk from Dr. Drake before being set free to work hard on their incredible floats.
My name's Sage, and I'm here for Cooking Club. My name's Alani, and I'm here for National Art Honor Society.
My name is Hannah, and I'm here for National Art Honor Society.
My name is Carl. I'm here with Take a Break Club.
My name is Luke Smith, and I'm here for volleyball.
My name is Shlok, and I'm here for volleyball.
I'm Emily Davis, and I'm here for Student Council.
I'm Lucas D. I'm with the Interact Club.
I think it's a great way to spend the day and get closer with the people in your club.
It's really fun being out here and seeing all the floats, because they all start from absolutely nothing, and then you go see the floats come out and they're all completely finished.
We're doing Coraline. So basically we're gonna have Coraline, we're gonna have both of the mothers, and then the famous cat.
And then we're gonna have a little night theme, and a lot of the buttons are incorporated to really show the theme.
It's themed for Barbie. If it was up to me, I would have picked Oppenheimer, but I didn't get to choose, unfortunately. It's Oppenheimer, it's so much better. A lot of people like Barbie more, but Oppenheimer had the bombs in it. It was so much cooler. So.
Our float, we're pretty much almost done with our float. We're just waiting for paint dry. We're literally watching paint dry. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but we put up all our streamers. The best part is just making memories with everybody, having a good time.
I would say the best part's painting. I love painting with my friends. It's just a very nice pastime to do. Well, we're doing something called Stuff the Bus. We do it every year. It's something where all the clubs around the school compete to give the most donations for homecoming week, and distribute all these donations to elementary schools, middle schools, and high school, to families that need it. We got almost 6,000 total donations, total items.
My favorite part about homecoming is hanging out with my friends after and getting ready with my friends before.
I really like the construction parts, building the wood stuff, all that. It's fun. I like the part It sounds kind of dumb, but I like the part after the dance just because like then I get to hang out with my friends, we go out, we do stuff. So
Best part of homecoming, probably the floats, honestly. I mean, the dance is pretty fun. You know, I was, unfortunately I didn't make it to the final cut, but Emily did. Go Emily, I'm rooting for you. But yeah.
I would say the football game. I'm looking forward to a nice sweep by Parkland against Becca, and I think that's gonna be fun with the student section.
It's the game. I like coming for like the parade and then just the whole like school spirit vibe.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the whole week is like totally like themed for homecoming, and it's like great. It's like with the Garter Bowl, everyone's just like really hyped for the weekend, and all leading up is great.
Float building, because I mean you get to miss school. I mean it's pretty fun. I mean you don't really do much. I'm getting lunch, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a great week, and I'm excited for tomorrow and tonight.
Float building was a long day full of hard work, but Parkland students didn't get much time to relax before the next big event of the week. At the end of the school day, students rushed home to dig through their closets for their finest brown, gray, and green clothing, put on their best camouflage face paint, and rushed to Orfield Stadium at 7 p.m. for one of the most famous American high school traditions, the homecoming football game. This year, the Parkland Trojans faced Bethlehem Catholic for their most school-spirited victory of the season. The student section was decked out in camo to fit the theme and were as loud and excited as ever. In the first 2 quarters of the game, Parkland fought hard, and by the end were up 33-0. Following this impressive first half was halftime, which was nearly as exciting as the game itself. Following an incredible performance from the Parkland Marching Band, it was time for the clubs to show off their floats. They rounded the track, waving to the student section as the winners were announced. Parkey was voted Best Message, Muslim Student Association was voted Best Set, Senior Class was Best Comedy, Freshman and Sophomore Class was 3rd Place Skit, Junior Class was 2nd Place Skit, Asian American Student Association was 1st Place Performance, Take a Break Club was Best Theme, Cooking Club was Best Newcomer, Boys Volleyball was Best School Spirit, Leo Club was Best Costumes, and our very own Parkland TV was voted Best Float. After all the floats drove away, halftime came to an end and Parkland resumed their decimation of Bethlehem Central Catholic. They won 40-3 in a thrilling game that had the student section, though they were tough to see with all the camouflage, screaming until the last second on the clock. Even as the week was coming to a close with a thrilling Garter Bowl game, a busy day of float building, and an evening of screaming in the stands at OMS Stadium, there was still one more event for students to look forward to before it all ended, the homecoming dance. This year, the dance was held in the high school cafeteria, fit with a snack bar and DJ, and the gyms were full of people playing badminton and gaga ball in their fancy outfits. The moment everybody was waiting for, though, didn't come until around 9 p.m., the homecoming king and queen announcement. But this year, there was a bit of a twist.
Okay, Parkland, this is the moment we've been waiting for. We have something very special tonight. Are you ready for this? We have 2 ties tonight. For the first time ever, 2 kings and 2 queens. Welcome by you. All right, our first queen is Miss Karen. Our second royal queen is Miss Gabby. Ready for our kings? We have Mr. Xander. And our other king voted by our senior class, Mr. Congratulations to our royal court.
The week started with spectacular Garter Bowl game, ending with the class of 2024 once again taking the crown, and continued its momentum with a busy day spent building incredible floats and a busy night spent cheering the Parkland football players to victory in their match against Bethlehem Catholic. It ended with a bang at the homecoming dance, making history as the first Parkland homecoming court with 2 kings and 2 queens. All in all, a week that was not only thrilling, but memorable. For Parkland TV, I'm Taryn Merritt.
Thanks, Taryn. Homecoming week was super fun, but it's not all there is to October. Now over to producers Kayla Halle, Kira Finkel, and Brooke Miller, who are getting into the Halloween spirit by carving some pumpkins.
I'm Kira Finkel.
I'm Brooke Miller.
And I'm Kayla Halle.
And we're here today to carve some pumpkins.
For trick or treat, what is your favorite costume that you've ever worn? Oh, it's so windy.
My favorite has been Animal from the Muppets. I dressed up as him in 5th grade and it was really iconic. And this is going to be a really tiny hole. But that's okay. Keep rolling.
Oh.
We've got our first gut
Where do I put it?
So I'm going to carve that part off.
Yep. Oh, yeah. What is the best and the worst candy to get while you're trick-or-treating?
The worst is Almond Joys.
That's so real, actually.
Honestly, I've never been the person to like the ones with any type of nut or almond in them.
That's fair.
So none of those. I like Heath bars and Butterfingers.
Oh.
I disagree. Really?
I would also disagree. Okay, Kit Kats I actually do agree with.
What?
Nightmare Before Christmas. Is it a Halloween or a Christmas movie?
Halloween.
Christmas. Ooh, I'm the tie-breaking vote.
Yep.
All right, give me your guys' reasonings and I'll pick one of you.
It's literally about Santa Claus.
That is fair.
Other than Santa, all the characters are from Halloween and they're like, wasn't it called Halloween Town or something like that? Like it's set from the time period and perspective of Halloween.
That's fair. That is true. I would like to think that it's a Halloween movie with Christmas concepts, so I guess I'm going Halloween movie for the win.
Okay.
The most important part about carving a pumpkin is to have fun. Now, this is a two-parter.
Okay.
What is your favorite horror movie, but also what is the best horror movie? Because for me, my answers are different.
Okay.
So you want me to go first?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite horror movie is Scream, like the entire Scream series. I love those, I can continuously watch them. But I don't think they're the best. I just enjoy them. I think the best horror movie is Midsommar.
Ooh. I haven't watched that.
It's so good. Spooky. Go watch it. It's the kind of like psychological horror and like cult horror that like messes you up. It's so good. And like the hidden imagery and like all of it is just so beautiful. And Florence Pugh, I mean, come on. Who doesn't love Florence Pugh? So that's why I think my favorite horror movie is Scream, but I think the best horror movie is Midsommar.
Okay.
My favorite horror movie is It, but I don't think it's scary.
No, it's not.
It's not.
So that's your favorite horror movie. What's the best horror movie?
The one that we just watched, Lights Out, it was so good.
Oh my god. Do you enjoy going to like haunted attractions? Like not like ghost hunting, but like, you know, like Dorney Park Haunt or like stuff like that?
Kind of.
Really? You don't like it, Brooke?
No. When I'm in that type of setting, I just get like so on the edge kind of.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anything will terrify me.
Oh no.
So, and also masks I do not do well with. Like when I can see somebody's eyes in their face, it like, oh, I just can't do that. So I do not thrive in those.
That's fair.
Types of things.
What about you, Kira?
I like it, but I hate that I like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, you work at one.
I do. I work at one, and it was like, this was the same way with horror movies. I always hated it as a kid, and then one year I just decided that I didn't hate it anymore.
Oh, I was also similar.
Like, I would like cower whenever I had to like go to like haunt, and I would like literally be the kid that like hides in my dad's shirt. And like I've never watched horror movies, and then one year I just like watched one, and then that same year I like enjoyed going to the haunt.
Yeah.
And now I love it. I like that little thrill. Yeah. I just have to continue, in order for me to enjoy it though, I have to continuously tell myself that it isn't real.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I have that little panic moment of like, oh my god, am I actually gonna die? Then I freak out. But like if I remind myself it's fake, then I'm pretty good. And now I work at one, which is like honestly so fun. Like,
did coworkers scare you?
No. Because again, I know that they're like fake, and I literally like know what they look like underneath the makeup and the mask. But honestly, scaring people is just, it should not be as fun as it is. Like if I see you cowering, I will go after you, and does that make me a jerk? Maybe.
I would be so bad at that.
Oh, I love yelling at people and just being like, are you scared?
But like with people that you know, how like that just.
Oh, it was so bad. Like we had like a practice like dress rehearsal night with our friends and family, and I literally had to avoid my parents because I knew I wouldn't be able to look at them and like not laugh.
Yeah. So they've left me like every other woman in my life.
It appears they have left me, like every woman in my life.
I just can't anywhere else I'd
be a 10.
Is it my destiny to live or die a life of blind fragility?
All right, are we ready for the big reveal?
In 3,
2, 1. Yay! All right, we got our 4 votes back from the judges. So, the first person to answer was Caleb Diaz, and he voted for mine.
Oh!
I know. Love. All right, the second person to answer was Jacob Barnett, and he voted Brooke Miller.
Okay.
Now, the third person to answer was Jay Greth, and he responded with the smiling one question mark.
So yours.
So technically mine,
Okay.
but why is it a question?
Yeah. Maybe because he doesn't know how to like phrase it, I guess.
He could have just said 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
And the final vote was from Callie Seckler, and she voted for all of them, but that's lame, and we made her pick. And she voted for mine, specifically because of the eyebrows.
Kira gets no votes.
Oh, Kira, I vote for you.
I thought that she would have picked the screen.
I also would have thought that. But she claims that she likes the eyebrows on mine. So I guess the winner is me.
Good job, Kay.
I'm just, sorry, I'm just a master pumpkin carver.
For Parkland TV Film, I'm news correspondent Kira Finkel.
I'm Brooke Miller.
And I'm Kayla Haley.
Back to you, Chloe.
Those pumpkins sure were spooky. As much as I love getting into the fall spirit with pumpkins, trick-or-treating has to be my favorite part of Halloween. Now over to the annual Miracle League trick-or-treat.
My name is Christy McKeever. I'm the executive director. I've been working here for 6 years, but I've been volunteering for 18 years. My family was really involved with the creation of the Miracle League here in the Lehigh Valley. My mom helps in the concession stand, and my brother helps with all the tech stuff, running the scoreboard. So I started volunteering as an angel in the outfield. I get paired up with a kid, and it's always a fun time. My favorite memory of Miracle League is when we had a movie night here at the field. We had a movie playing on our big screen TV here, and it actually started to pour, and I got scared that all the kids were going to get drenched, but they loved it. They were playing in the rain, and it was just one of those magical moments that you just don't forget, because you see the kids getting to just be kids and hang out and have fun and just like let all their cares go away for, a couple hours just to be kids. This trick-or-treat event is always a magical event. We get tons of groups from companies, organizations, school groups, church groups, volunteer groups. They get together to spend a night just giving out candy to kids who really need it. It's a place where it's safe. There's no steps, no obstacles to impede them, so the kids can come and enjoy and be safe and get to play with all their friends.
My name is Miranda Moore. I am Miss Pennsylvania 2023, and this is actually my first time at Miracle League. It's the coolest job ever. I was crowned Miss Pennsylvania in June of 2023, and I will represent us at Miss America in January of 2024, and I get to spend my year traveling the state, doing appearances and community service, and just overall representing Pennsylvania, so it's the best job. So this is actually an appearance that a couple Miss Pennsylvanias have done, and it's always seen as one of our most exciting and most impactful appearances because we get to be a part of course, a very exciting and impactful evening for people, and it's been already so much fun. We've only been here for a couple hours, and it's been so much fun to get to meet with everyone, to give out candy. I never say no to candy as well, so that's been awesome. But to get to just be a part of the community event, it's been awesome. You know, I never really went trick-or-treating as a kid. Like, it just didn't ever seem like something my family did. So it's always really fun to me now as Miss Pennsylvania to be a part of like Halloween and trick-or-treat events, because it wasn't something I really did all that much growing up. So to get to be a part of that experience for kids is a lot of fun.
Trick-or-treating really is one of the sweetest parts of the Halloween season. No Halloween is complete without spooky music though, and Parkland High School's Performing Arts Club's annual Halloween Blackbox Night is the best way to celebrate.
Hi, my name is Gabby Gavarati. I'm the president of the Performing Arts Club this year.
My name is Andrew Sachs and I am the treasurer of PAC.
Hi, my name is Leah Cantor and I'm secretary of PAC.
So Blackbox Nights, it's a lot of fun. It kind of depends on the theme.
So we always put a performer sign up for anyone who's in the club.
For anyone to sign up for any kinds of performance, whether it be singing, dancing, comedy acts, really whatever you want to do.
And then we have to organize that into a program and like an order.
We have to create a whole set list for the crew.
We always have a theme, so we get like decorations and snacks and just things to like match the theme, and then we decorate the whole black box.
Sometimes we have them after school or sometimes we have them at night, but we always like to have a little bit of food and refreshments, games, things to occupy time, playlists, music. So like it's definitely a team project and everybody does their part and everything goes smoothly.
I would like Blackbox Night to become a little bit bigger. We had a good crowd tonight, but like it's a lot of fun when you have a lot of people and they're all fully engaged. So getting as many people here as possible is the goal.
I hope that we can get more people to come and get like a bigger variety of acts, so that I feel like we mainly get singing. So if we can get like dancers, like instruments, just like other stuff.
Blackbox Nights are like really fun, and I think that everybody that comes to them enjoys them because every time that you come you see something different, and there's always something to laugh at, like in a nice way. There's always something to watch and enjoy. Like it's really nice for people to like, you can see them over time build up enough confidence to like go and perform themselves. It's just a really fun social time and like appreciate art and just have fun and like dress up.
The friendships and like bonds that I've made from PAC and these Blackbox Nights is like bonds I'm always gonna have, and everyone's so supportive and it's such like a chill and fun environment, and I love it.
Performing Arts Club is just another great way to get involved in theater and do as much of that stuff as possible. So Blackbox Nights is really just a fun way to do more of that.
My favorite part of the Halloween Black Box was probably the improv weenie song with Vasily and Jack.
My favorite part about the Halloween Blackbox Night is to see everyone's costumes.
Probably the costumes and seeing what everyone is dressed up as, and then announcing the winner is fun too.
Everyone always comes up with very creative things. They do big groups or just like 2 people, 1 person, but it's always fun to see what people can come up with for costumes.
My name's Quentin and I was the best mummy at Blackbox Night. So Mummy Challenge is pretty much everyone, well not everyone, but a group of people will wrap you with toilet paper around and around and around, and whoever has the most toilet paper wrapped around them and looks the best wins. And I got $5 to Target. I was a little forced into it, but I just had to keep my arms up like this, and my arms got really sore, but I pushed through to become the best mummy at Blackbox Night. It's a great honor. I mean, the $5 that I won from that was really extraordinary. I'm very proud of myself and I'm very grateful for my team for helping lead the path to success.
Those weren't the only spooky performances this month. Parkland TV entered into STN's 60-second horror film fest for the first time this month, where our 2 teams had 1 month to create a horror film that was only 1 minute long. Now, the first of our films, Bound. Definitely scary. That wasn't our only film we made for the contest though. Now over to Self-Reflect.
Is it over?
Got a two-tongue weight. Got my hair
While our teams are busy making these films, Parkland TV has been working on other projects as well. Here's a look behind the lens at what we've been up to so far this school year.
My name is Ethan Silver, and I'm the executive producer of Parkland TV. One of the things that I've been focused on this year is getting more people to see our content. Whether that's through our website, or through Trojan of the Week, or through Parkland Profile, we want to make sure that our content is being highlighted and seen by the most people.
This is the morning breakfast table.
My name is Tara Merrick and I am the news director for Parkland TV. My favorite part about the morning news is getting to broadcast live. That's such a unique experience getting to do that, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with it, but it's also a lot of fun and it's sort of a bonding experience when you're live in front of everybody.
So I think the biggest change from last year to this year is the number of people in the studio. And what that's allowed us to do is produce more content at a higher quality.
Definitely the implementing of news stories. Again, it really showcases everything that's going on in the community, from the plays to the sporting events to things like Garter Bowl that are more unique.
My favorite part about morning news is the segments, because we really get to show off our personality. And whether that's through tech news or Worth the Watch, whether you want to see a movie or you want to know what Barbenheimer is, our news segments are the best way to show a little bit of a more human side to the studio.
My favorite part about the segments this year are definitely how much fun they are, both for people to watch and also for the people who are making them. You can really see when people are filming that and editing how much fun they're having and how much they care about this program and their segments. I got involved in Parkland TV when I decided I wanted to take the Intro to Mass Communication class with Mr. Greff as the teacher, and after we did our first project, which was an About Me video, Mr. Greff emailed me and asked if I wanted to come down to the studio one 7th period, and that was the first time I ever saw the news being recorded or the studio.
Being Ethan Earthquake is not something I expected when I entered Parkland High School, when I entered the studio, when I entered my sophomore year. But it's been amazing, and it's been so fun getting to the weather every single week, every single Friday. And this year, not only am I Ethan Earthquake, I am Jordan Tsunami Silver's brother, and that's been really fun doing the weather with him. I'm Ethan Earthquake, and you're watching Parkland TV.
That's all for tonight's episode of Parkland Profile. Tune in next month for more. Signing off, I'm your host, Chloe Chase. Have a great evening, Parkland.